Look, I don't care if you can see me well or not. But I will look in your eyes when I tell you this. It's bullshit to pin this on an autistic child who had nothing to do with this. I'm giving you the opportunity right now to come clean about what actually happened, because I know what happened. Your story's straight. You already lied to me about the shotgun. You lied to me about the rooms. Man up. I understand why it's not your son.
The following story is based on real-life criminal cases. Some names, details, and events have been altered for privacy and dramatic purposes. While every effort has been made to ensure accuracy, certain information may not be factually verified. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. Some of these cases remain unsolved to this day.
In April 2024, Dayton police were summoned to an ordinary street after reports of an awful tragedy. 16-year-old Kendra Farlor, a vibrant teenager, had been shot. It was a scene of chaos. "Where is the gun?" the responders asked. "Right here," came a frantic reply. Every nerve was on edge. In only an instant, this family's lives had been turned upside down. Over the sounds of shouting and panic, Kendra's stepmother was on the phone with relatives, desperately trying to make sense of what had just happened. "No, she is not," she repeated, fearing the worst. Their 15-year-old daughter had been shot in the chest. Worst of all, it was a family member who had been holding the gun. He was autistic, nonverbal, and had no idea what he was doing. CPR began, but the outcome was uncertain. A vulnerable child and a lethal weapon. Was this a matter of carelessness or something darker? Here on Mutter Mistress, we have gone through hours of exclusive body cam footage to understand what really happened that fateful April day when Kendra lost her life. The mistakes alongside the lies. This is the story of the death of Kendra Farlor. Dayton is a bustling city in Ohio. It has a violent crime rate around the national average, and the Farlor family's neighborhood was no more dangerous than any other. It was not the neighborhood they had to worry about. Kendra came from a large, vibrant family. She had 2 sisters and 2 brothers, some related to her by blood, some not. She was particularly close to her stepmother, Jennifer, her father's new wife. Her social media was full of smiling photos and family tributes. The family was not without its issues. They all lived on top of each other in a cramped boarding house owned by her biological mother's brother. Her mother had died from an overdose 2 years earlier. Her father, 38-year-old Kenneth Paul Farlor III, was currently on probation for trafficking cocaine and had previously served time in prison. Meanwhile, her stepbrother Wyatt was autistic, nonverbal, did not attend school, and had been involved with children's services in the past. Living in such close quarters, tensions were rising. The added presence of firearms only increased the risk. On April 14th, everything went wrong. The Dayton Police Department received a 911 call at 12:20 p.m. Though the audio was unavailable, we know it was Jennifer, hysterical. Her stepdaughter had just been shot. When asked who had done it, she could not respond. First responders arrived to find Kendra in the doorway between the hall and one of the bedrooms. CPR began immediately. Kenneth's voice could be heard, desperate and frantic. "He is autistic. He had no idea what he was doing," he said, referring to Wyatt. Medics applied pressure, trying to stabilize Kendra. "Please, tell me she is not dead," Jennifer pleaded. More medics arrived, but the situation was grim. Kenneth identified the weapon as a shotgun owned by Greg Sampson, the apartment owner and his brother-in-law. Despite his claims, Greg insisted he had not left the gun loaded or unattended. Investigators found multiple firearms in the apartment, including a water bottle filled with rifle bullets. As paramedics transported Kendra downstairs, police began interviewing family members. Initial statements were inconsistent. Kenny and Jennifer indicated Greg had brought the shotgun into the room to show them, stepped out briefly, and Wyatt, left unsupervised, reached for it. When the weapon discharged, Kendra was struck. Witnesses inside the apartment recalled different versions of events. Some said Kendra had been in Kenny's room. Others claimed it was Greg's. The chaos and trauma made memories unreliable, and body cam footage confirmed multiple contradictory accounts. Forensic evidence became the key to understanding what truly happened. The forensic team arrived quickly, meticulously documenting the scene. Photographs captured the hallway where Kendra fell, bedroom doors, the couch, and beds. The shotgun was secured as evidence. Ballistics analysis revealed a 12-gauge weapon fired at close range. The trajectory confirmed Kendra had been standing within 3 feet of Wyatt when the gun discharged. Gunshot residue tests confirmed Wyatt had handled the firearm. Fingerprints on the shotgun included Wyatt's, Greg's, and traces from Kendra. The apartment layout, with cramped rooms and missing door handles, contributed to the tragedy, creating high-risk spaces for unsupervised children. Investigators also gathered witness statements from neighbors, family members, and first responders. Dispatcher logs highlighted Jennifer's frantic 911 calls, while body cam audio captured Kenneth's initial evasions. Early claims about the location of the shooting conflicted with forensic evidence, revealing the psychological toll of trauma on memory. Legal implications were significant. Ohio Revised Code 2923.161 mandates secure storage of firearms around children. Prosecutors considered negligent storage and child endangerment charges against adults in the home. Wyatt's autism was a mitigating factor. He could not be held fully responsible for discharging the weapon. A detailed timeline was reconstructed, from Greg allegedly bringing the gun into the room, Wyatt accessing it, and Kendra being shot, to medics beginning CPR. Every second was documented to ensure accountability. Experts highlighted systemic failures. Recommendations included firearm safes, trigger locks, and supervised environments for children with developmental disabilities. Kendra's death was a preventable tragedy, underscoring the deadly consequences of negligent firearm storage in crowded households. Public reaction was immediate. Local media described the incident as a tragic accident caused by negligence. Social media debates called for stricter firearm laws in homes with children. The Farlor family faced profound grief. Kenneth's father mourned his granddaughter. Jennifer wrestled with guilt, and Wyatt, nonverbal, silently absorbed the trauma. Dayton police concluded the investigation with evidence of negligence, but no criminal intent by the adults. Prosecutors focused on parental responsibility and unsafe firearm storage as the grounds for potential charges. Kendra's death was the tragic result of multiple failures: systemic, familial, and situational. Forensic analysis, police investigation, and legal review provided clarity, piecing together the moments that led to a 15-year-old girl's life being cut tragically short.